Dolores is a documentary film starring Dolores Huerta, Gloria Steinem, Angela Davis, and Luis Valdez, directed by Peter Bratt, and produced by Carlos Santana. This is a review by Lauren Kate Kush, at Real Lauren Kate Kush on Twitter. Civil rights activist and co-founder of the United Farm Workers Labor Union, Dolores Huerta stars in a documentary about her life with special appearances by Gloria Steinem, Angela Davis, and Luis Valdez. Directed by Peter Bratt, Dolores the film is a visual journey through the life and many accomplishments of Dolores Huerta. Dolores is a true feminist hero who is shown as a complex human being that made enormous sacrifices for la causa. In addition to co-founding the UFW with Cesar Chavez, she coined the phrase "Si se puede," which became a mantra to La Raza. The slogan was borrowed by Barack Obama as the presidential campaign slogan, "Yes, we can." Dolores led the boycott on table grapes and was lead negotiator on contract negotiations between the farm workers and bosses. It can be argued that the Gwyneth Paltrows of the world can thank Dolores and the UFW for bringing attention to the danger of pesticides used on the foods that make it to their table. A mother to 11 children from different fathers, Dolores faced machismo within her labor organization, as well as harsh criticism from opponents to her labor union. In the film, Dolores makes no apologies for her unconventional lifestyle, as she saw it necessary to stay poor, humble, and non-violent. Devoted to the struggle, she is relentless in her pursuit for justice, and her energy is contagious and beautifully visually illustrated. Her infectious enthusiasm for civil rights is undeniably a force that energized many Mexican men and women to continue fighting for their rights. The film doesn't shy away from controversy with its raw footage of Mexicans being beat repeatedly throughout the years by police officers during peaceful protests. As a 50-year-old woman peacefully protesting outside the San Francisco St. Regis Hotel in September 1988, Dolores was beaten on camera by the SFPD. It has now been 29 years since that day, and police brutality against protesters of color is still a disease of the uniformed. Having survived and continued the fight, the powers that be are now trying to erase Dolores from the history books. Most notably, Arizona has outright banned her from speaking at high schools and has pushed to ban Mexican American studies. Beaten by the police, mocked by the media, and sometimes reduced to the degrading status of just Cesar Chavez's girlfriend, Dolores the film refuses to let her legacy be erased. Dolores is unquestionably a film for all Latinx to watch during this time of resistance. Dolores speaks truth to power in the film, and the struggle is not over for her people. Dolores is a film that gives this underappreciated feminist civil rights leader the credit she deserves. At 87 years old, Dolores is a living icon who led the crowd at the Newark Theater on opening night to chant at the top of their lungs, "Si se puede."